So we met in the spring of, I don't know what year that was.
2010.
2010. And then that following summer, I went to, it's called Officer Candidate School. So that's where my decision to, well, it was my first interaction with the military. But there were a couple leadership positions that I was given the opportunity which to be a part. It did shape my desire to stay in the Marine Corps. And I was the executive officer of a company. I was part of this initiative to receive incoming students or receive incoming Marines and try to mitigate collective hazing and suicidal ideation. And I was given a lot of latitude. I incorporated a lot of Christian thought, and to answer the question, why should we be good people? And that was a lot of what I taught. And it was very fulfilling. It was really fulfilling. There's a quote that St. Francis of Assisi has that I think summarizes a lot of the desire to stay in the Marine Corps, at least for me personally. He once said, we are to preach the gospel at all times, and if necessary, use words. So you just to live out your convictions, and with the hope that other people will pick up and learn from you.
Basically,
so we've actually spent more time
well, roughly the same.
doing long distance.
If you count our whole relationship from both of the boot camp, 6-month MOS school, 3-month TBS school, or before we got married when you went out to California, then we got married and then I joined him. In California, you had a couple trips. I went to school in Richmond and then he got deployed during that time. 4 years together, 4 years apart. But now forever together.
So what's been what would you say is the key? I mean, not everyone can do it like that.
I think intentionality, that's pretty important. So when I left to Afghanistan, we had purchased 2 of these marital books, and we have slowly gone through,
I guess, how the military has fit into our marriages and how the military has fit into our faith is just obviously praying for safety with travel, but also just finding ways to witness to other Marines.
The military ministry at Rock Point, and then also my parents' church in Texas. I just having that knowledge that there's a whole group of people praying for you, and not just for me, but for all the service members in Afghanistan. In some of those moments when things maybe got a little dicey, knowing that there were people who are praying for you, I really do believe in the power of prayer. It really does make an impact. It does, yeah. And
we had the cards. Like, I feel like when you make a card or when you have the kids make a card to them, it's just an activity that they don't think twice about.
Yeah.
But we still have them.
Yeah.
He brought them home from Afghanistan, so they actually make 10 times the impact that the effort takes. So little things like that, being on the receiving side, it's very sweet when he would call me and he sent a picture of him and all the guys holding the cards.
I wish that most people knew how grateful we are for a supportive nation. That support is a luxury that has not always been afforded, but it's something that I wish every time somebody comes up and says, thank you for your service, I wish I could communicate adequately how grateful I am for their support.